cultural relevance, with the African cultural relevance? How can marketers and brands managers ensure that whatever it is that they are generating using AI is put in, is considered vis-a-vis the cultural relevance of the market for which they operate in?
Mm. Okay, so again, I spoke about the 80-20 rule, which I consider to be a very strong way you can enforce that. Um, 80% AI generated content and 20% local content. And what I mean is humans in the loop, which means human beings must be involved in that process. You know, what I see a lot of organizations do is just copy whatever. Let's use a typical example, ChatGPT. You're trying to do an ad for, let's say, TVC, and you go online and you ask ChatGPT a question, it gives you content, you carry that content and push it straight for production. That's going to give you generic outcomes. But if you take what you have generated, and this is where the 20% comes in, and you now optimize it for your local uh, audience. You take what you have and you can fine tune it and clean it up. Bring in that local, for example, pigeon that you want to, because when you ask ChatGPT to give you pigeon, there's a way it gives you that's different from how you actually speak. So that's very important in order to produce a local content. There's a flip side to it. We have a lot of tools that currently exist. Um, the more we use them, the more we provide data into the global pool that helps them fine tune for our own audience. I used an example of Suno. When Suno.com, which is a music generation tool, first came out, if you tried to generate an Afrobeat sound, it was extremely ridiculous. Okay, the way they pronounced words. But however, as we keep, okay, it seems like we're, okay, as we keep utilizing it, we produce a pool of data that they can also use to optimize. So when the next version comes, it gets better. And so that's another way to look at it. Get on the tools, use those tools, provide data that the global data that can be optimized for your own locality as well. But I think the most important thing is do not verbatim take what you have from any AI system and just deploy. Human in the loop is very important.